Episode 1 Mission Possible.
Just take time hardworking, my wife never stop working since morning.
Boy, now only you notice, huh? You think as a high five with it?
Okay.
I haven't stopped doing this since morning, you know. And look at yourself, you don't even know.
Sure. I just finished mopping all the room, okay?
Okay.
Very tired right now.
Alright.
So, makan apa je tadi?
Oh, you know what? Talking about lunch, I had this one.
What was that? It look like lah.
This is red rice.
Red rice?
Yeah, red rice. Haven't you eaten it just now?
No. Yeah, I went to the restaurant with my friends, but I'm having my white rice as usual.
White rice? Did you just mention white rice? Do you know that white rice increases blood sugar? Red rice don't, okay? Red rice don't. That's why I can maintain my energy and maintain my body shape at the same time.
Are you dreaming, babe?
No, if you don't believe me, let's just check with our guests.
Alright, so I am Fauzan.
And I am Mariam, and we hope you enjoy our show this night.
Alright, so today we have guests from General Public, Miss Esther at my right, and nutritionist from UCSI University, Dr.
Satvinder Kaur at my left.
Alright, so Esther, I want to ask you a question. Do you think that red rice really give you a slim body and at the same time actually they can provide you good energy for our daily activities? What say you?
I think red rice can provide me good lasting energy compared to white rice. As I tried before on slimming, I don't think so lah. All my friends who go on diet also try to avoid rice. How possible taking rice can slim down?
I mean, yeah, I have friends going into slimming as well. They also avoid rice
You
and
should go to them.
and also high carbohydrate food. Some guys also like that, you know.
Yeah, true, but there's only one thing of a layman. Let's listen from our nutritionist, Doctor. Did the colored rice actually really help in slimming and provide good energy for the day? So what say you?
Thank you. Hi. So there are no direct research on slimming yet we can look into some facts to get some related ideas. Now let's look at how is our insulin produced. Basically, in our body, insulin is produced by our pancreas that will actually circulate in our bloodstream, and this will then correlate with our blood glucose level. So basically, insulin stays long enough to break down all carbohydrates in the presence from our diet. Now, if there is a glucose surge, meaning glucose is released too fast into our bloodstream, the glucose will be absorbed quickly until you have low blood glucose, which result in getting hungry again very soon. So, what do you do when you get hungry real fast? You eat again, right?
Yes.
So, if the food that releases glucose slowly, the insulin will gradually lower your blood glucose levels too. Therefore, you won't feel hungry so fast.
Oh, so if we don't feel hungry so fast, we won't eat too much or too many times. So that will be a good natural control for our appetites. Sound good for people who goes into slimming character.
I mean, yeah, that sounds logic too. If we are taking the rice that releases glucose slowly, it can prevent overeating and also at the same time providing us longer lasting energy. But how do we know which rice releases glucose faster and which rice releases glucose slowly?
Well, to answer this, let's look into glycemic index. Now, maybe some of you are not familiar with this term glycemic index, or GI in short. Now, the glycemic index is actually an index that tells us how much your blood glucose will go up after consuming a particular carbohydrate-based food. So basically, a glycemic index measures from 0 to 100, and a marker of 0 to 55 is considered a low GI food, while 56 to 69 is considered as medium GI, and 70 and above is considered as high GI. So, you may want to look for low GI rice or any kind of low GI food because low GI food generally means it will not cause a glucose spike into your bloodstream. Instead, it will gradually release the glucose from the food.
Oh, I see. So means that there's high GI rice and low GI rice.
That's correct. So all food contains carbohydrate can be assigned to a GI value. Therefore, all rice has its own GI value. Usually, refined carbohydrate will have higher GI because they are digested more quickly. Refined carbohydrate that I mentioned just now is referred to processed carbohydrate. The higher the GI, the more it is processed. So this is why we encourage people to go for whole foods or food that is high in dietary fiber. Now that is because food that are high in dietary fiber will have a lower GI because the fiber component will reduce or will help in the release of glucose into the bloodstream. So you can choose unpolished rice. Among unpolished rice in the markets, colored rice provides more benefit due to its high antioxidant levels.
Alright, so we can use glycemic index or GI as an indicator when we are shopping for rice, kan?
But it is not that easy because not rice packaging, not all, stating their GI number on the package.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
True.
You are right. Just remember to go for unpolished rice, which is scientifically proven. Other than that, you can test it out actually.
So you mean we send to laboratory to test it out lah?
No, you can test it out by just simply cooking the rice.
Alright, so that's interesting. That's new. So, how, yeah?
So basically, there are two types of starch in rice, amylose and amylopectin. Rice with high amylose content tends to cook firm and dry. Meanwhile, rice with high amylopectin tend to be more sticky after cooking. So rice with high amylose is usually low GI, while rice with high amylopectin is high GI. Meaning that firm and dry type is usually lower GI. Sticky type usually will have a higher GI value.
Alright, so I know that Primera red rice is one of the lowest GI in the market,
True.
which is only 46 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it could be a good solution to those who are, considering to go into slimming.
Yeah, you should.
Yes, I was thinking the same too, that it is good solution for my friends who is into sleep.
I see. But what about yourself?
Hey, I still look good lah.
Yeah, she look good lah compared to you. Just kidding.
By the way, please also be mindful that cooking method for rice can also change the GI value. For example, if you cook the rice for a longer period of time, more carbohydrates will break down. This will increase the GI value.
Oh, I see, alright.
Alright, so doctor, looking at the low GI value of red rice, you mean it can be our longer, energy source as compared to white rice?
Yes, you can say that since it releases glucose much slower, you can maintain a good energy throughout longer period of time, and you will eat lesser in terms of quantity, meaning that you don't need to consume as much as the portion for white rice, but still can have a good energy level for a longer period of time.
Okay, meaning that white rice let you have the energy to run 100 meters only, and then colored rice pula kan let you have about the energy to run marathon.
That's a good
kan?
analogy.
Kind of my illustration lah, but I think we can conclude that red rice can provide us good energy for our daily activities and they help on body shaping and building it.
Yes, exactly, Fauzan. Okay, this actually brings us to the end of episode 1 of A Bag of Health. So thank you to all guests for joining us today.
Yes, see you all again in our next episode on next Sunday. Same time, same place with same people for our Colored Rice Month 2021 with Primera Your Healthy Tasty Rice with low GI antioxidant rice. Okay, see you again. Bye.
Bye.